Do cooling products really work?
Welcome to Good Mythical More.
We got some cooling products, like this cooling patch, for example.
It's been a hot summer.
We're gonna test out just to see how these things work. Directions: open the bag and get out the patch.
Well, before we do that, because we, thankfully, we are in a climate-controlled environment in here. You didn't know that.
This is the bag.
I think we need to get hot again, and I would like to suggest
Already
something.
there.
When you eat high sugar products, like what we just ate,
Yes, we did.
you wanna, in fact, really after any meal, you wanna take a little short walk. A 2-minute walk is better than nothing. A 10 to 20-minute walk is even better for like really blunting the glucose spike,
Okay.
which helps your life. But you know, another thing you can do is just 10 body weight squats.
You want me to get on your back?
No, because then it wouldn't be body weight.
No, it would be my body weight.
Let's, and why don't you do them with me?
By the way, this is a sponsor. This Good Mythical More is brought to you by Cooling Patch.
Not true.
Easier Cooling Patch. What are we gonna do? Body weight squat.
You face each
You
other.
face each other?
If you have a partner, you face each other. You
Don't touch hands, but you
act like you're gonna touch hands.
But but if you're gonna fall over,
Then you grab
yeah, or then you push.
or you push. Ready?
Slowly.
Use down. Oh, your face gets kind of close, doesn't it?
What?
Your face gets kind of close.
That's why I'm gonna push it away.
Yeah.
2,
And then you're just coming down.
3. Oh yeah, that's deep. Go deep. Go deep. Oh yeah.
I gotta move my chair out of the way so I can go deep.
Your legs are too wide, man. How many was that? 8?
4. This is the 5th one.
Yeah.
This is the 5th one. This is the 6th one.
Let's look at.
This is the 7th one.
out there. This is the
This
10th
is the
one.
8th one.
No, that's the 10th one. But now here's the 9th one.
And here's the 9th one. And here's the 10th one.
Here's the 7th one.
And here's the thing about that.
Just did them out of order.
Just that.
That
little
was
bit.
it?
Just that little bit.
My heart rate went up a little bit, and my
It's
knee
not about your
hurts.
heart rate. It's about your muscles requesting
Oh, your
the
muscles
glucose.
requesting.
Hey, I need some glucose. Instead of it just going into your blood. It's like it goes into the blood and then it's like, what are we gonna do?
In your thigh.
Your thigh is the largest muscle in your body.
For you, maybe.
And
It's something I'm obligated to say.
you think what are the muscle you talking about?
Brain.
And what it does is it pulls that glucose out of your blood.
Brain's not a muscle.
You'll thank me later. That will lessen the crash. Also, it heated us up a little bit. So now we can cool down with our sponsor for today,
Easier.
Easy Cooling Patch.
Peel off
I
the
already have
protective film. Clean the relative body part before using.
one. Immediate cool?
Dry the skin.
Clean
Place-
your relative's body part?
Clean the relative's body part.
Okay.
Clean the relative body part. I don't know why.
Any relative.
Clean the relative body part? I don't know.
It's the body
Place
part
the
that's
cool
gonna
patch
go
on the forehead, back of the neck, or other places you want to cool.
Ooh, wow, it's sticky. Oh,
Use each cool patch for as long as needed, but use only once. Works better after refrigerating, not frozen.
I'm not putting this on my forehead like the little boy, because if I have a reaction, I'll have a red head for the rest of the day. So I'm just gonna put it,
Physical cooling, immediate cool. Cool comfortable.
I'm gonna put it,
Refresh your mind. Effective up to 8 hours. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Ain't no
put
way
it
that
right
this thing's
here.
gonna be cool for 8 hours.
ooh,
Is it mentholish?
yeah.
So you remove.
It's a little icy hot. Ish.
Oh God, yes. Oh,
That's why you don't want to put it on your head. But it is very cool.
Why would I?
And you look
yeah,
cool.
Why on earth would you put this on your forehead?
If you were hot.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now, I spent a lot of time in
where?
North Carolina this summer where it was very hot, but my understanding is that when I left this place, it got very hot.
Frozen apples.
It got very hot here.
Oh God, it was so hot here when you weren't here.
It was very hot in North Carolina, very humid, but it was hotter in terms of the digits here. I went into a grocery store.
Make my breath smell.
No, that's not how it works. Maybe eventually. I went into a grocery store on a very hot day.
This isn't working.
Mine feels very cool. Very cool.
Mine don't.
It doesn't feel cool?
No.
What does it feel like?
I mean, it feels like something cool is on my goozle. But my goozle is not being cooled.
Well, it's a sensation. It's a trick. It's a mind trick.
This is a reject for me. What you were saying?
I went into a grocery store on a hot day.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesse had requested
Yeah, reuse that.
a few items, one of them being a watermelon.
Uh-huh.
And let me just say a couple of things about what's happening in North Carolina grocery stores that I do not believe we have experienced here, at least in Los Angeles.
You talking about Teeter?
I was in the Harris Teeter,
Oh.
and I am walking the aisles of the Harris Teeter, and I hear music, and I swear, you know when you hear music and you're like, that's live music. You know how like when you're walking
Yeah,
down the
but-
beach or something, oh, that's live music.
They have bars in Harris Teeters now, but they don't have music.
There was a man
Uh-uh.
playing live
In a bar.
music in the bar in the grocery store.
Just
And he
I
was-
approve of a Starbucks.
And here's the thing. I was going to get the watermelon, and I wasn't falling for marketing here. Jesse had sent me to the grocery store, and one of the things on the list was a watermelon. He's singing Watermelon Crawl. Remember that song?
Yeah.
And he's like, there's a special on watermelon.
So he's
And I'm like, oh.
he's like a bard singing the produce promotion.
And then I go past the bar, and he's like, I'll be here from 5 o'clock to 8 p.m. tonight. Come on back. He was like singing like a song. It was like 2 p.m. I get the
they
watermelon.
got a special on watermelons.
He talked about the special, then he sang the song. I get the watermelon. I kid you not. This feels like a TV show. I'm going out, and I had seen her as I came in, but she just looked like a woman soliciting, not outside, but inside the foyer. It was the watermelon queen.
Holy mackerel!
And she was in a dress and a tiara, and she had sliced watermelon. And she was like, you want some watermelon? And I was like, I already got some.
Oh no, you did.
Yeah, because I was walking out with my
Okay.
watermelon. I felt embarrassed.
You felt embarrassed.
Because it seemed like I...
What was going through your mind
It
that made you
seemed like I walked in, saw her, and was like, I got to get some watermelon. But that's not... I was sent to get watermelon. But they're not doing that in L.A. We don't have a guy performing with a watermelon
No.
crawl. We don't have the watermelon queen giving us watermelons.
No, we don't.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking about moving back.
Singing what the gifts are. All right, so
I'm
this is
thinking about moving back.
Arctic Air Next Chill, built to provide 360-degree. Woo, yeah. Simply place it in a freezer or fridge until cold, then wrap it around your neck.
Well,
or
mine's just
other
touching
relatives.
my hair. So let me pull mine.
Yep.
Let me pull mine out.
I feel like. Oh, and look how it goes inside of where the collarbones come together. It kind of
This is nice.
hooks around that.
Now, you can't deny that this is making you cool in more ways than one.
It yeah, we look cool. Provides up to 3 hours of chill, making it a must-have essential to tackle the scorching summer heat.
A lot of people carrying around those little fans this summer. Anybody on team little fan? Okay, Michaela.
Michaela's on Team Little Fan.
It's hot.
Yeah.
What? Wait, perimenopause?
How dare.
I like how this can give you a little light choking.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. I thought you were going to dig your hole deeper.
This one works, but I don't think it works that much.
What? This works better than a fan. Here's the thing about the
it
fan.
doesn't.
The fan is taking hot air and moving it towards you. Is there cooler air on the other side of the fan? Is there cooler air over there and I'm grabbing it and pulling it to me?
It's carrying away the heat. Yeah, it's a breeze, man.
But
I think this is
I'll tell
better.
you one thing. If you got one of those church fans,
Yeah.
that's definitely not working because you're working. You're creating heat doing that. At least the
That's a good point.
other fan, but it's grabbing other air that's the same temperature and blowing. This is literally cold.
Yeah.
Literally cold, man.
Designed for use during hiking. I don't know how you would hike with this and keep
I
it
just walk
frozen.
with it. Oh.
Sporting events, like if you have a cooler and these are down in the cooler, put it in the cooler, get it out, put it around your neck, you're at a sporting event or a festival. Put it back in the cooler, re-up, take it back out again.
But the thing is I come from a family where you're not supposed to look like you're uncomfortable. You know, my dad.
That's nice too.
My dad wouldn't. He would never do anything like a fan, a shade,
Really?
an umbrella. You don't want to do anything that makes it look like you are trying to reduce your own suffering.
Really?
Yeah, there's just something dorky about that in his mind, you know. So it's like you go to the beach, you got an umbrella. No, you just sit there and bake.
And how did that translate into how you live your life? Like,
Well, I believe it made me significantly tougher than not my best friend maybe.
You
but
don't say when you're uncomfortable.
I have a high tolerance for being uncomfortable and just accept being uncomfortable.
You're
as part of
uncomfortable
my
with
existence.
saying you're uncomfortable.
Yeah, but as a result of that, sometimes I would be like, "Oh, I'm actually uncomfortable right now," but I actually it didn't register with me because
You've been trained to ignore it.
I've been trained to ignore it. Yeah, and so I don't
That
spend a
can't
lot
be
of time.
automatically just a good thing, but you seem like you're boasting about it.
Well, I mean,
Or is that just your general demeanor?
I'm saying that if okay, let's just say if you were building a person who was going to hang out with you a lot, and you were like,
of
this
course.
one
I
person
would
is going to
choose-
be uncomfortable a lot and talk about it, and this person is going to be uncomfortable a lot and not talk about it. Which one would you choose? I'm not boasting. I'm just saying.
No,
that-
I would choose you as my friend, but I would choose me as myself.
I'm saying that
Yes,
I think that not complaining
I don't want you
about.
to start complaining.
I'm saying not complaining
this is a
about
good
being
point.
uncomfortable.
Forget I said anything. You're right.
Is a quality.
You're exactly right.
I take a little pride in it.
yes.
Yes.
And you know what? I want to keep encouraging it.
Yeah.
So I'm dropping it.
But also, I just
Stop.
no. But the thing is that
Don't start.
when you do something like hold a fan up, especially the fans that are spurting a little water, Michaela loves that one. Then it's just like, oh, that person's uncomfortable to the point of they did something about it. And I don't know. There's just something like
It gets so hot I can't be here anymore.
there's just something not McLaughlin about it. I'm not saying it's right,
Put this back in the
but I'm
cooler.
sure I've passed it on unintentionally to my boys.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
It's just like, yeah, we're not going to complain about that right now. That's not what we do.
It's too dorky.
If you complain about that right now, you will not get the response that you think that you're going to get from that.
But look at this though. You don't think that this guy is a not dork? He's not a dork. He's holding a cooling
He feels happy.
wipe.
He has an icy feeling.
I went to my nephew's baseball game. Boy, was it baking hot. And there were people, including he had one of these. And I was like, let me get a hold of that wipe you got. Nephew. Oh, and look. Gratuitous packaging.
Hold on, this is the same thing.
Multi-scene application.
What is T-Kang?
T-Kang?
T-Kang. What's T-Kang?
Where does it say? That's the brand name, man.
What kind of name is T-Kang?
These are all like super like just off-brand, like Chinese, just products. Multi-scene application. Tired from work, high temperature, fatigue driving, exercise sweating.
He had one of these at the baseball game?
A lot of the baseball players did, and I think it's a good idea. Stinky? Oh,
It's awful.
he didn't have this. His just had.
I'm not touching myself with that. I'll smell like it the rest of the
It's
day.
not like a freaking physical therapy center. Like his was just water, and then you would wring it out, and you just. I can't touch myself with this.
I do think,
I mean, I'll touch my goozle with
I will say that complaining a little bit when you're uncomfortable is helpful because back in the day when we were growing up,
Like a rest home.
The football coaches, and they would like run you so hard that like every couple of years somebody would die. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody will die heat stroke. Now they don't run them so hard. Like, so I think that's a societal improvement. I will say that.
They're not killing as many.
Not forcing kids to have heat stroke is probably a good an improvement.
We have 28 more of these, and I don't want anyone here to use them. If I catch a whiff of anyone using these things, you're out.
Because you won't have just an icy feeling. You will have a smell that will proliferate.
You're gonna have to go work
around
for
the office.
T-Kang. So let's get rid of these permanently.
But don't burn them because I'm afraid it'll explode.
What is this though?
It's a blankie. This is instant cool touch.
Okay.
Cool comfort, every stage. Adapts to your body's natural rhythm. Right. Keeps you comfortable all night. Pair with AC or fan for best cooling. Yeah. Yeah. You think? You know what'll help if you turn the AC on. That's when it'll really start cooling you down.
Every night, y'all, I'm getting into bed. And as hot as it is, and I know it's just, again, it's like, I'm not going to say who it is or if they have perimenopause, but I'm going to tell you right now, it is 65 degrees in my bedroom every night.
That's how, I mean, honestly.
That's crazy, right?
That's the temperature that you're supposed to sleep at. It helps you sleep better. But.
It's cold, though. I mean, I have so many covers.
You got to, listen, you not a sponsor, but you got to they should be a sponsor. You got to get your wife one of those. I'm not going to say the name of the sponsor.
Just say it. Just say it.
One of those beds that cools down.
Say it.
Well, there's multiple brands, and I want the brand that's willing to sponsor us to be the one to do it.
All right, that's fair.
So Jesse and I have one, and it's a mattress cover, and it has cooling. It cools the whole thing down, and it's different on each side.
Of the bed?
What other sides are we talking about?
Of the sheet.
No, yeah, of the bed. So Jesse has her side, and then it adjusts throughout the night based on sensing things about the temperature of your body.
Yeah.
And your movement.
Yeah.
And then based the temperature of the room, and it will bring the temperature of your side of the bed down. And then you don't have to waste the energy that it takes to cool the entire environment because you're just doing the water on that side. So it's less energy use, and it's also if you can't agree with your partner on the temperature. It sounds like that's what's happening at your house.
No, I'm just throwing blanket on blanket. This feels cold. It does feel cold to the touch. Feels 3 to 5 degrees Celsius cooler on contact.
Now, how did they do that? Because I do agree, it is doing that.
I think there's metal in it. Aluminum. Perfect for hot sleepers, night sweats, and hot flashes.
One side combines cooling nylon and cooling polyester. The other side is 100% cooling nylon.
So nylon just feels cold. It just does. I mean, like, I'm going to try to make it feel hot. It kind of, well.
You could just sleep.
This is a good test. Like, it's hot right here.
Polyester shirt.
It's hot right here. I know. Didn't you think that polyester made you feel
Put it right on
hotter?
your face and it starts getting hot pretty fast.
I've made it hot on my hand. That's good enough for me. I don't know where that's been. This might have been on some crew member's crotch. You know.
You think that's how they test them?
Well, we're turning them against us all the time.
Just speak for yourself.
Yeah, I'm turning them against us all the time.
Speak for yourself.
Well, how do they know who's going to get it? They're like, well, I hope Link, I put this on my crotch. I hope Link gets it.
Yeah, over 50-50, you know? It might be worth it.
You know what? Two can play that game.
Yeah. Okay.
Michaela, feel how cool this is.
For my menopause. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put it on your head. Did you not see what I just did with it?
Yeah.
It's cool, though, isn't it?
It is. I'm very, very cool
And it looks cool.
for my menopausal nights. I don't know how menopause works. I'm young, first of all.
Yeah, that's
I really
right.
have to address this. I'm
Yeah,
young.
you're young. You're young. It was a joke.
Don't do that to
And
me.
here's the thing. Even if you weren't, it's probably not the kind of thing that he should talk to you about.
Not at all. He's all up in my grill all the time,
Yeah.
man. Mm-hmm. What's up with that?
What's up with that thing on your head?
I'm communicating to people.
What are they saying right now?
I'm running the show.
They're saying
you know?
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it
I
up.
don't know. I just took it off. So
Wrap it up.
Okay.
yeah.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Say wrap it up though.
You have one more. One more.
No, we're done.
You're done?
Follow us at Mythical for more Mythical throughout your day.